Welcome back, Slayers. Today, we're having a lot of issues with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking bot. But having a lot of issues. So we just played. We got to this fucking mission. They wouldn't let us pour wine, so the mission is fucking broken. It pissed me off. Fuck! Oh, it's so annoying. I just want to beat this game already because it's so fucking glitchy. I love this game, but oh my god.
Are in urgent need of your weapons. Joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
It doesn't let me see. This is so fucking stupid, bro.
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
I apologize, sir. Which one?
Tokai. That's the white.
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith, what do you like?
God, it is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
Are you deaf or something?
Dude, this is so fucking stupid.
You smell a deal? What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what...
Thank you.
There we go. We got it to work.
We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
Hey,
And who
waiter,
is it you want to
pour
fight?
me some monastery wine.
The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection.
It wasn't working earlier though. I had to quit.
König and his army will not be here forever.
I'd like to oblige,
The
but
king can arrive at any moment. This is unbelievable. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap
I
in
want
the
some.
kingdom,
Pour me some
and we're
monastery
supposed
wine.
to defend it with brooms?
Alright, I'm glad it's working now. I had to quit the game.
You can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
Well, familiar with the Yemen, our armory.
Where's King Sigismund? Is that
Surely
him?
aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
I fancy some Tokai.
The brothels.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
Well, thank the Lord.
I should not have given him any.
A bit. But the quality went
more
down.
wine, Master Bailiff.
I have enough wine. Come closer. I need something. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from her. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item...
What is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked in. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll go and get it.
It's probably
Don't you
Catherine.
make a mess.
Certainly, sir.
Come back with it.
Profits would be much bigger. And all the other bars would chip in with their taxes, too.
Nice. Whose silver might this
not
be?
Someone needs to wash. There's a river just a few steps from the city wall.
Certainly. And they can get leeches And while he's there, a man can shave and take a...
So, did you find it?
I did.
Not so loud. And now go back to...
Questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors his visit. And as we know,
Waiter, pour me
Gonslin
red wine.
absolutely hates it.
The red, of course.
As he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Sir?
Horseshit! Well,
You know
thank the
full
Lord.
well. Everybody knows. He wiped the floor with you.
Compose yourself, Adam, and stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not burden the anointed monarch with such...
Oh boy.
Me? Compose myself.
Waiter!
I beg your pardon. I demand you.
Sir?
Ruhe! Franz, please continue.
Let's give him one glass.
Incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good
Hey,
reason
waiter,
to punish him.
pour me some...
What happened there?
Of course he wants the white.
This case, it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it.
Sir?
I heard there were several dead.
Well, grossly exaggerated. I don't think... He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town.
This is boring.
Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels.
That was me.
It's not only barbaric,
I did all
but
these
also
things.
illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries,
That sounds like Henry.
students, and other scum of all kinds, but city councillors?
Be specific, Forsooker.
Hey,
you
boy,
blaming one of
a full
us?
cup of monastery wine.
Supposed to be an honorable comrade.
Vivek?
Sir?
Don't hang around me. Vanish, you hear me?
As you wish, Sir Ulrich.
Go.
Why did you ask for wine?
Never mind.
I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom
Everything in
to
order?
us.
Not quite. But I think you might be able to help me. Come here!
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take... I can't just get up and walk out now. But
I really...
a fine servant...
So, you will just leave it be?
Proven offences
Yes,
are
miss.
punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
Some
More
red.
pressing than the open contempt
sorry,
of the
sir.
whole town garrison.
Orders
The
from
guards
above.
are apparently
see
settling
that?
accounts their own way.
Even the waiter is
Soon
having
be
a
the
laugh at
laughing
us.
stock of the whole town.
I'm not serving you. You're annoying.
Sure, the whole town is already laughing at us all day long. So what if they have one more reason?
My words exact. The town council is squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and no one is left unscathed.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Since there's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals, the building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Because those so-called craftsmen are
Hey, wait!
of parasites.
Monastery wine, sir. At your service.
Sir?
You, lad. You look familiar to me. Have we met?
Innkeeper Hevel.
Well, naturally. I go to your tavern almost every day.
Really? Then you must have decent wages to be able to visit the best tavern in town regularly.
Of course. Hevel.
See? Besides, I get the feeling
How do you not remember me, Hevel? How are you here, Hevel?
complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes
Okay.
over, my friend.
And a
Your
full
place
cup.
is at least 2 steps behind mine.
Insult me?
Sound like you said white wine.
I think not.
Excuse me.
Sir?
It's you? I see you've come up in the world.
Master
From a bathhouse
Fischmeister.
boy to a waiter. You'll go a long way.
I might make councillor one day.
You're a merry soul, lad. I like that.
Alright.
Yes, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out.
Hey, your belly's full.
Long ago, the guard...
Hakai. Hakai.
I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Sir?
Thank you.
Alright, finally we're done with this little mini game of waitering.
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
The sire. Looks like a bitch. What happens if I just killed him? My sworn enemy.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Unlike this plan of false!
Oh boy. At that time at Reborsch. I'm playing as this idiot again.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. I've seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has...
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Do you know any of the guests? Who's that Frenchman? What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
Do you know any of the guests?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Who's that Frenchman?
That French fellow you brought here from Malachon?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a heart. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg. And you know how that... If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What are you gonna do
What
now?
do you plan to do now you're out?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some court, but I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests.
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find...
Listen, Slayers, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I gotta take another piss. And I'll be back. Slayers. And boom goes the weasel. And we're back. And I'm putting on my headphones. There goes Lord Capon, the narcissist.
God be with you.
There's a stupid noble, stupid guard, stupid Anna, stupid noble, stupid nobles, rabbi, stupid Samuel, stupid Hans. I'm gonna drink some wine. So where am I at? Where's Red Borscht? Why do they hate me there? What did I do to them? There's nothing here that I care for. Alright, let's just do the mission. CMIM.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't. I'm Godwin.
Peace be with you.
How do you know?
It's and we I and who
Why did we
be and
They're looking for friends. You're in
Are
business.
you here to arrange?
we have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining the situation in the town and the kingdom. Is you have met
Why did you
not
You don't. You were Henry. That was. Well, maybe you'll get to know. Very young. You were supposed to become.
Wait, from Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right.
I knew of someone. A black...
my daughter knew,
Maybe he was my father.
and that was
Why?
Don't make hasty judgments. As far, at least, none of his. He took in Henry and raised him as his own on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz. Henry's real.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other...
that boy's blood father denied him. Just
A person can't choose their parents. And
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too?
for that there will
good health.
Alright, let's drink.
L'chaim.
Aye, my legs.
Good health to you, sir.
I am
Skipping all the yapping.
It's a. How?
And this book you tell
My. Aye.
then
You say.
I think
Where have you?
but if you want
And you-
which one?
How come?
I am up my grade there.
Okay. Skip all the bullshit. Let's get back to the game. Yeah.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance.
Tired. All I did was walk around a bunch yesterday, dude. I feel like I'm
Capable
hungover.
strategist, but a
That's why I
poor
don't drink.
diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter,
didn't even
he
drink
will
anything.
leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Parabellum.
Well, that went just as expected.
Peace through war.
Good health. And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here? I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And it's not a thing I've ever boasted of. I have my... From what I've heard about you... Is that so? Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask some... As it happened... Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan... and the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support well. We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our... If Sigismund decides to mount an attack in the camp... but Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage... But he can't retreat either. And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We just need negotiators who'll push the right... Are you saying you set everything in motion? More like in parallel. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea... Okay. You're certainly not the first to tell me that. Why are you doing... Because I want to put a stop to this, and also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the... I'll help you. I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kun... If you can get those 3. Meanwhile... I'll get on. I wish us both... Success.
He's an alcoholic. On. Samuel, Anna.
God be with you, noble. There's something I'd like...
God be with you. What would...
Your diplomatic support...
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you...
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know? You know a lot, my lady.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of them.
Not only for people, but also for good food.
And you come to the right place.
You're in the right place.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. So, to the point.
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty.
Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman. You've got money, but you're wise as well.
It's not... You're well able to negotiate.
Then I'd be... If you want me to support you, you must give me...
Do you have something in particular?
Well...
Fucking A.
One of the guests here has... something.
Who's...
Harmon Al... Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought...
You want me to rub an alley?
Harmon Alder was given the documents to deliver to... He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them.
And these papers I'm supposed to...
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain...
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear. But
all right, I'll help you.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed. Bring them to me. But watch yourself.
I just have to win her support by swapping out these saddlebags. I think that was it.
Hey, what
What are you doing here?
I'm just leaving any.
That won't please Lord Oddery.
That was annoying. Or another glitch. Anyways, let's go out here.
I've got those papers.
Quiet!
My lady, with all the clamor going on, here they are.
You're more capable.
You're welcome.
As agreed. I will support Lichen's...
Thank you. No.
Yes, quite. But let's...
How could I
And to the...
Alright, Samuel.
Everything all right?
I can't wait for it to end.
There's Hans, Conrad.
Sir.
All right. And I until...
Are you...
I haven't, but it... More than... So I said, even... There's no...
Do you...
And in... It was like...
Not even butt check? I'd like to check your horses out.
Ha, even better.
And you might not...
Well,
I want to...
Well,
I...
for inter...
Is that...
Unfor...
I can...
Why is 20? I got only... And that... But he tries... You have...
You're...
Me? You're...
Oh, but maybe... I can...
That's...
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults.
I'm not... This isn't how I imagined my...
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back. Hey, who taught you that?
Left arm lower!
Enough.
Almost killed him.
That will do. My God, Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
I was in a war.
I was in a war. And you ought to know yourself.
Aye. Well...
So Father would be satisfied, only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
He's always been like that.
When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse. He wouldn't talk to me for a week.
The first time he took me hunting.
Oh no. Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled, but now I have a chance to...
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
What's up, Bushido? Welcome to the Slayer Squadron. You get him on our side. The outcome of the war depends on it.
I've got to get him on our side.
Doing good, man. Just playing some KCD.
All on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that.
Trying to get through these main missions.
Time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be actually...
Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Slayer Squadron, man.
Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure.
Ah, that's so cool. I just put that
You'll
on.
have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
All right, then.
You are the
You
Slayer.
heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea.
Take a little British
but we
dude.
can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one. Because
Thanks
that
for the
would be
follow,
an
man. I
outright
appreciate
admission
it.
of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime.
Now you're starting to sound like my brother, Christopher. Up there, I just kicked your arse. Let's see. So it looks like we have to go back up here. Oh, I know. Ah!
Look out!
Get the fuck out of my way.
Exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
It's this guy.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone... Jobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar.
On the contrary, I've come here with a...
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms if...
A few thousand men-at-arms as a only in order to get them.
You've got my attention, but...
Other people that provide money, how can I convince you? Are we on the same side?
How can
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Ruta.
I don't want to end up like a retard. I understand.
Of course. Once it comes...
You can talk, since you haven't got a... I have a lot of property, lots of subjects. I can't risk it all in a...
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the...
My guarantee is called Yit. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom.
Perhaps. Someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly...
Liechtenstein is unmarried. What about me? How about young Lord Capon?
How about...
He's a youngster.
He's young but not experienced. Yitka wouldn't want to marry an old man. Very reasonable choice.
He may be young. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well...
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that. On the other hand, the lords of Lyca have a good reputation, and Hanush can always... Maybe it's not...
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. And if he agrees, I'll be...
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop.
I'm gonna tell Lord Capon first. I don't know, that sounds weird. Hey, Capon, I'm trying to get you married, bro.
I've got some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with 2 young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
You're going to get married.
Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're really a barrel of laughs, Godwin. Wait till Hanush hears this. Now, enough nonsense. Let's have a drink to your health and my freedom.
Oh my god.
To your health.
Poor guy. Oh, Capon, you're getting married, buddy. Good luck. Anyways, I'm gonna go talk to Hanush. Hey, Kabbalah.
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the...
With pleasure, sir. Has it happened?
What are your hopes for tonight's meeting? Your son's got a talent for trouble, doesn't he? Why didn't Divish of Townburg come here?
I couldn't help but notice your son has...
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble...
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorn...
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he...
May God grant him eternal... Where did you leave Sir Divish?
Haven't you heard? Ladies, no one even imagined Divish... Godwin.
Well...
Praise be to God. Alright, Hanush, Dry Devil. Ew. Hanush of Lipa.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Lord Capon is going to get married.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Butchek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's...
Butchek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's
niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for it. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's...
Cheers!
Cheers to you!
I'm so drunk right now. Alright, well, Hanush likes it. Can I go tell Capon? Sorry, buddy, I took your freedom away permanently. I know. I wouldn't want to get married either. Being married sucks.
Zabojek, your niece Yivka.
So Hanush agreed. Without
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of it.
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the beautiful...
Here's to a...
Oh my god, Capon. Oh my god.
I'm still hoping it works out. I'm here with a clear plan. But maybe...
Oh, he's June.
Gentlemen, I think we
He's
can
drunk.
raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Negotiation.
Like I said, miracles happen where... Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bojek of Kunstad...
Both of them. Good.
This is going to be a long story, and I...
He's already drunk. I'll drink some water to that.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
Excuse me.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatin of all his subjects. Not only the Christians. Our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
Cheers!
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
I'm so sorry,
Lords
Capon.
Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry.
You've already said that. I want to...
We will put more guards. We can have a few captured bandits executed.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields?
Oh.
And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslaus' side.
We do not even have enough...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take...
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish... Your debts will remain. Up to the last groschen. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them properly.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than...
And drunks! Give them hell!
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hole.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce.
Lord of Sargents, your insolence just cost you your place. But hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the...
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over.
All I hear from you over and over. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privilege. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps... But that is over now. You were given a few but instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, and I assure you, I do know you have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear result, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry, and we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak kindly.
I kill this guy.
Sire, you are rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeats.
This king is a bitch compared to the other rulers of the land. The lands.
Boy,
It's like
can't you
Hitler.
see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were poor as a monastic. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas Wayne brought us.
Alright, so I poured him a wine.
Would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you... But there's a fortress standing...
Alright, so I'll just sit here and wait.
What side are their lords on?
We'll find...
I don't know why he can't just pour himself some wine.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty.
Jobst is just waiting.
Alright, you drink fast.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few.
Bartender simulator.
More seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret.
Alright.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You... you are too magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Drink more of that wine, maybe you'll die. I should poison it.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
He likes red wine, huh? The red wine does dry your throat up.
Rabosch falls.
Your tongue.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
We could use it to raise this town hall too.
It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
Oh.
To bring it here to the city, pointed at the city hall? Those psychopaths would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Alright, and so we go back to Rabosch. That song is a banger.
You doing? You here?
Oh.
Neum is propositum inter mori.
Oh. Madone.
A word with you, friend. I'd like to drink a toast with... So touching. Come now.
I never had truth. Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse.
See now. Only there's nothing to... Fuck.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread.
Well, get something wet.
His lordship is so unsteady on his lips.
To hell with that keg slop. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures and left the rest of us to drink cheap.
Thank you for the follow.
Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it.
Welcome to the Slayer Squadron.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Find a jug of wine.
Return to this country.
The fuck am I looking at?
On the table is a compelling argument.
Keg slup. Alright, I got the picture.
Right, Polish nobleman.
Alright, what are my objectives here? Celebrate with the guests. Celebrate with the guests. It's not letting me. What the fuck? Supposed to be able to pick this up. Take the red.
The red'll be good, I hope.
Alright, here we go.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is
Peter.
coming happily
I've worked
to
with
this
Peter before.
celebration, you old fox.
Is it though?
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
That doesn't look like Peter.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Oh fuck.
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest! Holy shit.
And I'm drunk.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Wanker! Bad luck.
Oh, Master Strike, baby. Come here, horse son.
I've got to finish.
Ready to leave this place. Yeah! You haven't a chance.
Christ.
You won't get me!
Master Strike. And you're dead.
We'll kick your asses!
Not wearing any armor, am I?
one's out!
I'm bleeding!
Boom. Die already. Jesus. Got most of them. Where's Henry when you need him? Oh, here comes Spisek. The knight. With no armor. We are effed in the A. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
There now.
Who am I playing as? I'm Henry. Okay.
Go.
Alright, I got a perk point immediately for horsemanship. Let's add this one.
Whoa, whoa. No, you don't. You won't get me.
Boom. You're gonna die quick.
Take that fucker out! Damn it!
And you're dead. And you're dead.
He's had it.
Henry the Knight is here.
One of those fancy moves. You won't get me.
And you're dead.
Too slow.
And you're dead.
Show what you're made of.
And you're slayed. So I'm on Russian steroids. You're slayed.
Bash him on the head. Be able to take another one like that.
Don't worry, I got him. I saved you, Capon.
That was a little too close. Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are. They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too. They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hannah?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're... but... not every...
Where'd they go? What's the matter, Godwin? I tried to warn you.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people...
You knew he was coming.
They wanted Otter in. Mark Vart even bragged about it. I knew, but I couldn't do anything about it.
He wanted Otter in. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in what...
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now.
You wanna give up? What can we do
Is
now?
there anything we can do?
Definitely. We'll treat the wounded, bury the... Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and...
If I survive the journey... Oh, God.
The Jews of Kuttenberg are in danger. How will we be in hiding? Can do anything?
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the count, that is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just... Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to...
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as...
Anyway, we've got...
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
Jesus. Janjiska.
What have they done that the Lord like this?
Wow. Most of the attackers are the ones laying on the floor, though. It's more attackers than our people.
That dry devil.
There's Liechtenstein.
Good to see you, but
oh, come on. You know, they could well have, if it hadn't been for you, Henry. Von
175 aggression. What the fuck? Von Aulitz surprised even the king. No one could have seen it coming, not even you.
Even a man like you can't know everything.
Well, not all. They killed Lady Anna of
Oh,
Ulster
no.
and many other nobles. It was, and they captured our close. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side.
We'll figure it out.
But how? Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone. You're right. When I drink, nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get.
Actually, at Sigismund's council, an order was.
God's word. We need to get back to the city and warn. I'm going with you. Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay here. And Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get some.
Okay.
What happened when von Berghoff hauled you off after the Nabar?
It was a dreadful journey. Jesus, don't. It was a bit better in Malashov. Apart from being locked up.
Did anything happen along?
No, but it took ages to get to Malashov. 4 or 5. I was traveling with von Aulitz's minions. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad.
What did they do with you?
Nothing much. They took care of my wounds, and then... But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Von Berghoff came asking questions, only I almost went mad from being cramped in that damned room.
What was the problem?
That I couldn't get out of there. You saw yourself when you came for me, didn't you? I was... It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot the tower right down on my head and I was stuck there... Well, since then... I don't feel well in cramped spaces. Actually, I never did. I always preferred to be outdoors. But since Nabokov, it's worse than ever. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head again and I'd be buried alive.
They didn't let you out at all? But you were in that room for ages.
No. They let us walk around the fortress a bit. We even went out for a ride twice, but they watched us like hawks. Not a chance of escape. But most of the time we were in that room. Like I say, I'm really glad you got me out of that hole.
I understand. It's a bit awkward for you that the nobility lives in castles.
That's a fact. Once I get my hands on my estates, I'll build a new castle that only has huge rooms and lots of spacious courtyards. And above all, no secret passages.
Great. I'm really looking forward to this new castle of yours.
You can be the castellan or something. Don't worry, I won't forget you. I'll even have a forge built so you feel right at home.
What did von Berghoff want from you?
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain formalities, you know? It's not like they could just throw you in some hole. They behaved fairly respectfully, but of course he was fishing for information. About Radzig and Hanush, and especially Jobst. What they're planning, how many men they have on the field, who else they're negotiating with, and that.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the village idiot. I only told him they sent us with that message, and discussed the rest when we were gone.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit, and then he tried to loosen my tongue by letting me go hungry for a while. But he soon gave up when he saw he was getting nothing more from me.
My word. Nice work. But the main thing is, you're alive and kicking.
Indeed.
What do you make of this Brabant?
He's unquestionably a remarkable knight, that fact. He rambles on a lot, though. My head, although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like a... if a little obsessed.
I agree. And he's got a score to settle with Siggy.
He certainly has.
Alright, come on.
Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
We can
Matilda. Anna. That sucks. I wish I could loot their bodies.
But I still insist that it was necessary.
And what have we gained? We could easily have ended up would be left without
A priest. That's true. We need to get you into safety.
No. What? Sam, I need to have a...
Just tell him.
What did you talk about?
We talked about your step.
Why?
It's true. I did not. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? Well, the thing is...
What? Pa's son?
Yes. His son.
Why are you even telling him?
I thought you would want to know. Martin was raising you in...
Oh, no.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to...
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish...
The king has approved.
He's no king to me. He's a fuck...
What's a...
That is hard to...
Nonsense. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent. And all that...
This is what we were afraid of. We need to get back. Will you come with us?
I'll come.
Very well.
I'll be back.
Hurry up. Did I not... Did not come here.
Okay. So what am I supposed to be doing? Tell Samuel Liechtenstein about the threat to the Jews. Okay.
Everybody was here. I'm sure.
Stray devil. Okay, I don't really think there's any... Oh, alright, let's go.
You can go.
Let's get the fuck out of here. It's depressing.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here...
Kubienka? What brings you here?
What? And I see instead of...
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived?
But of course. I borrowed...
Could you stop blabbering already?
Easy, Ingele. And you...
All right. But could you please tell me...
I'll explain to you on the way.
Are you coming to...
Of course.
Let's go.
Board.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to sit here. It's like Skyrim.
Perish. Can we go any faster?
Oh. Say the Lord's Prayer, boy. I'll tell you what's going on.
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to take all my papers and get the people out of there.
Bloody hell. And I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Enough with the talking. Can't we really go any faster?
Just hold on tight back there.
I don't care about all the dialogue.
What's the matter?
We will walk from here.
But how do we get into the town?
We will go through...
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town.
Won't it collapse on our...
We'll find out.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happy.
We all would, lad.
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing. I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, Kurva.
Korba. My ass is getting numb from sitting in this chair. Jesus Christ. New chair.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Alright.
We should split up. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubyenka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the content you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
Follow me.
Can we go faster?
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why? In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more. I can tell you. I wish I was afraid. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this.
I think there's someone.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down, I'll gather up my things in the meantime.
Okay. Looks like Moses is dead. Okay, well the murderer's dead. Shinnkirk is dead. Striker dead. It's just the same area. Might as well take a look at what's in these chests. Food. Lots of Russian dye. Ooh. I guess that was the tavern stuff.
For glory!
I'm hungry! Alright, let's just open this shit up. Jacob died. Okay, let's go back down.
Baruch Hashem, Henry.
Sam, you're back already?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but there are more outside the...
4 of them were here in the town.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consol...
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance.
Is your mother alright? I'm sorry about your friends.
I'm really sorry about you.
There was nothing, you Navis Amartes. This...
Is your mother alright?
She is, thank God.
All right.
I'm sure you go, but sir, I can tell.
God be with...
Alright, so I guess we're about to do a war.
Adam, is that you?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
We have to get to the shul fast. And walk.
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
Alright. House on the left.
Don't worry, Mom.
Mein Gott.
Nothing. He's out on the street. Help.
Wait.
My name is Henry.
Of course. Was sagst du?
Sam told me...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to...
What's going on?
Sam!
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe.
We have to get to the cinema.
Through the backyard.
Shouldn't I go and kill people?
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Ow. What the fuck? Okay, they're dead. I got them, madam. The only reason I'm helping you is because you slept with my father. Where'd this bitch go? Alright.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Victory!
Is that all you want? Mummy.
May. Wow. They said the Vikings were bad.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
War. War never changes.
Go inside. Quick.
Let's slay them. Let's go, Henry.
To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
I always save the day with my little sword.
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked.
We mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
Fuck 'em. I'm in a tank.
That bastard is mine. Kill the rat.
Boom! 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 Boom!
And now you're mine.
Bleeding like a stuck meat. Like it.
We'll rid this place of you, scum!
Bad luck.
Shake your eyes
Fuck you.
Bash him on the head. The next one will send you to hell.
Now you're mine, you bastard!
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight.
Got him.
Come on!
How many of you do I have to kill, huh?
Henry, come on!
Henry almost died.
Let's go.
Nice shot, man. Have to burn it all down. We're fucked.
Let's go. It's this way.
That was a massacre.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Wow.
There's nothing we can do now. We must get the wounded out of here first.
Are we just supposed to bury them by the side
How
of
long
the
shalt
road?
thou be
I am sure I still hear it.
for thy
Very
servant?
smeared. Look at it.
Our health is getting kinda low, but we're nourished.
Don't worry. Even if that happens.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I'm
Right. Well, how? Oh, I am at least. Do not. Yes.
And what about...
No. Not that we. My foot mark.
That me...
Yes, I did. I was, and he.
How...
It was he won
And...
the rabbi. Then it was
Did...
people. Even if
Alright.
before you.
Well,
He was.
Well...
You said he raised
even... Well... And what I will...
everything.
Take care... Have a safe...
Alright, thank God that's over. Alright, consult with Zishka. Next steps. I think, however, we need to sleep first. I think we can sleep at the Devil's Den. Okay.
I'll kill you.
You sure you want this?
Show your stuff.
Really, you fucking bitch? Okay. Is there anything of... There's something of interest, like, right over there. I'm gonna use the bathroom and I might get a quick little snacky. I'll be right back. Slayers. Share stream. are back. What's going on, Slayers? Welcome back to Dave Slayers, commander of the 1st Slayer Squadron. If you're a Super Slayer Elite, click that like and subscribe button, follow, and join the Slayer Squadron. I made a quick heat up in the microwave breakfast sandwich. From Costco. So I've never been to Old Coot now. I want to go see what this is.
Quick!
I love this game.
Quick!
Burnt down forest. Seems like a waste of oxygen, doesn't it? I didn't see this. A hard-boiled egg in there. That's gross. Let's see what this burnt down hideout is.
Whoa.
Oh, 199 groschen in there. Don't mind if I do. I'm like a little groschen goblin.
Quick!
Alright, let's see what's over here. We're down camp. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here. I want to see what's in this locked dugout. What's this?
Smells like coin. All right. Just pretend I was never here.
Sigismund, I order you to halt. What do you want here?
I came to
What are you on about, yokel? This is a military position, not some tavern where you can blabber nonsense.
I come in the name of the Gutenberg Council.
Don't make this worse than it is. I'm an official. I've come on behalf of the Gutenberg Council.
Who did you say you are?
Silence! You're illegally blocking the road and collecting money from merchants. The council demands that you immediately allow free passage and disperse.
Well, yes, but we're here on direct orders from the king. We even have his letter of safe conduct. Look for yourself.
Show it to me.
Well, that surely won't be necessary, sir.
I'm afraid it will be. The letter. Now.
Fine. Here it is.
My dear devoted and faithful subjects, I, Sigismund of the House of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, and Elector of Brandenburg... Good lord, the titles that man has.
Oh, you can read?
Of course. Why else would I want that parchment from you, numbskull? Do entitle the bearer of this writ, blah blah blah.
It's all in order, you see, according to law. You don't need to read further.
Hereby order the bridge over the Teplitz River to be guarded where crossed by the southern route to Yulo. What is the meaning of this?
What? Not me. You've certainly...
Shut your mouth, deceiver. Teplitz River, my arse. You're stealing here. Plain as day.
But I didn't know.
Didn't know what? That you're on the road to Kuttenberg and not on a bridge in Hungary, thief?
Don't yell. It's not the end of the world. Just a few wagons. Nothing bad happened to anyone.
Where'd you get that writ? Get out of here.
Where did he get that safe conduct?
Well, we got it from the king, really. That is, our captain did. 4 years ago.
Well.
Except then he died, and without him, they didn't let us guard. Fortunately, we kept the letter, and now we set up from time to time to collect money from merchants. Most of them don't know how to read, so when they see the royal seal, they figure...
Enough. Pack up your... I'll keep this safe conduct, and if I ever hear of you running your fraud...
Yes, you'll never hear from...
Has a nice knight's axe. I have 99 lockpicks. Anyways. They didn't have much on them. Who are you? Are you with them?
Good morning.
Good morning, Kubyanka.
Take care.
The people in your gang, the guns only brought us bad luck, but they're rebellious peasants.
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with...
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job was... then I lost my master's money playing dice. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money...
Who taught you how to...
No one. I was absolutely awful.
That command...
Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal...
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil.
More or less, but I think he understands.
What honor?
Exactly.
Alright, buddy. No, that was pointless. Alright, so I'm gonna keep going over here, I guess. Shouldn't be too far now. It's a locked dugout. With any luck.
Curva, how did you find it? It doesn't matter.
Smuggler's dead. Oh, he has a marksman hook gun.
What have you found, boy?
The hook gun is a much more massive weapon than the handgun. The barrel is fitted with a hook on the underside, which serves to wedge the weapon behind an obstacle and limit recoil when fired. This particular piece is cast from bronze by a master gunsmith, therefore it can be fired repeatedly without breaking. It's like a shotgun. Wow. Smuggler just is like me, huh? Henry the Smuggler. I just steal anything I can get my hands on. I believe we got a perk point. We got some materials. I'm gonna put them up. Okay. Then we had a book. Craftsmanship. Which we're going to read all of this, so our craftsmanship can hopefully be improved. Perfection. And now that's in your lifetime that we don't have to spend learning that bullshit. Survival, agility, alchemy, scholarship. Let's go to craftsmanship, well-fitted armor, and very sad. Make less noise. If you put on self-repaired boots, yeah. Okay. So let's go to other. And let's see what we can repair. Holy shit. Let's go to armor. Anything I'm not wearing, I'm gonna put away. So I get stab defense, less slash and less blunt. So I'm just gonna put that up. I like, even though this is poor quality. We don't need the mitts. And the travel boots, we don't think. Yeah, I don't think we need these. But we have 2 sets of burger shoes. We didn't have our spurs on for some reason. These, I think, are our highest value ones. They are, indubitably. It's like some more burnt down shit. Sulfur, copper, a lot of copper. Alright, so I think that about does it for secret things. There's a defeated wolf pack. A hung man. There's a scholar spot. Another town I haven't been to yet. A gameskeeper. Buried treasure. There's a lot of interesting things in Apatowitz. But I think we're gonna do this next mission, which is the Lion's Den. I still haven't done the Devil's Pack. Oh my god. I still have to do that shit? Like, really? After doing all of this? So we're on the Lion's Den. And there's the Devil's Pack. My god. Yeah. Okay. So what's the point of this mission? We're at the Lion's Den, consult with Zizka, and then they're both here. This one hasn't been done in a while. I don't understand.
Hey! Sling your hook! I'll kill you. I'm all yours!
Good job.
And the Blessed Virgin.
Oh, it's a mercenary.
God, no! He's dead! What are you doing?
I don't know if you wanted to kill me or what. I was a little confused. You have some nice armor, some endgame armor. Anyways. Don't care for that weak ass shit. Where are they met?
Hans! Hans! It's me!
This guy again.
You still owe me for the stuff.
Look, friend, you have me confused with...
If you're broke, just say so and stop trying to...
You're Joachim, aren't you?
I knew it, see, you do...
But my name's not Hans.
Why play around like this when we know each other so well?
How much does Hans owe you? Shouldn't we get?
How much does this...
Look, you claimed you'd sell it for twice. You can keep half of it. That...
Settle the debt for 100. I am not
For the
Hans.
last... I am not Hans!
Oh, well, you're the spitting image of it. Well, I'll be sure to be extra careful.
Show me what...
Just your everyday...
Weak schnapps. He has nothing. You guy's an idiot. I'm gonna go up to my bed and sleep. Where the fuck's my bed at, bitch? Isn't my bed down here? It says it's up. I go up. I go straight towards where it's at. But I can't reach it. No, it's over here. Yeah, it's right here, no? Should be right there. I'm gonna put 8 away. Put 2 of these away. I just need 10. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and sleep. Oh, fuck. That's alright. Jean. I want to go see what this mission is. Tell me about the people in your gang.
Why were you the only?
I fuck.
How do you? Who did you?
This man, they
Just you? And you
saying I reckon.
Earlier.
We could.
So.
Well.
Pass.
Far.
How did?
When then this trouble. If I had tried.
All right. You said
As
I'm here
anyway, this man.
Tell me.
Well, he and.
But you.
Yeah, you dropped.
Good.
Work
At the
Did you ever?
Yeah.
You think you'll
Look.
I'll go.
What bit was slow?
I already.
What?
It seems.
What? Of course.
Who is?
What up?
Do you know what?
I have.
How must?
Yes, you must.
Tell me.
Run.
How did he?
How did I? But he would.
Do you have it?
Why don't this?
Did you?
Either.
Tell me.
Yeah.
And how?
Not. He was like if.
How can I?
Like I. Where you talk. Jan.
I like girls.
Then you would.
Thanks.
I may some.
Okay. So maybe when this mission's finished, it will no longer. It's not gonna be like another string of quests. So let's do this real quick.
Praise be.
Now,
Excuse.
that's it.
I don't.
Here's any.
Why don't?
I want there is.
I'd like.
Just.
What did
He was as of.
Ran you?
That he what?
Do you know what?
Last.
Thanks. I'll be on my way.
Hold on.
We can.
Every look at I.
Why?
Come. Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But,
Oh, boy.
The Devil's Den. I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I trust
I trust Žižka to know what he's doing. He knows the devil pretty well.
Žižka is slightly less of a bastard than the devil. I don't know how he can stand him. The ends justify the means, I suppose. When your neck is on the line, you'd better be sure those two bastards are worth it.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
At my brother's grave. Here we are.
Is that...
You know my brother...
Aye.
Aye. We were in the band together.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know. Father Havel put a roof over my head and shot together with my brother.
This is where you want...
Here is where I found reconciliation.
Don't you want to...
That's not up to me.
Well, that's not going to help him much.
I can give him nothing more.
Prayer certainly can't hurt, but...
Enough for starters.
Your muscles. The devil.
And here I was, thinking you wanted to set the devil on the right path. Either we pray, or I'll show...
Oh. Aye, all right.
Yes. Aye, but it's Latin, so Pater Noster. Key and your...
You're saying it wrong. Pater Noster. Qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat
He's covered in
voluntas
blood.
tua.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most...
Panem nostrum quotidianum, da et dimite nobis debitan, et ne nos inducas in ten...
Amen. Oh, that's all I can do for the devil, so you...
I don't want to kill this guy.
I'm sorry.
Fucking bitch. Okay, what does this map have?
Quick! Ka! Ka!
Alright, let's go all the way down here.
Ka!
This idiot is in here.
God bless you, sir.
I'm take his fucking keys. Oh, nice Grushin. Oh, nice snaps.
Ah, lass mich schlafen.
Have to wait until he wakes up anyways. This isn't my bed. Alright, close this. And we'll sleep until daybreak.
Riesenseit.
I'm looking.
That me.
Any place?
Yeah, guess. And I'm.
This drum.
Yeah,
Aye.
you should.
Why should?
Well,
do I have to make you say it?
it's just some village.
Look, I've heard if he was sticking it where
Knowing our butch, let's not.
she left it.
Lady.
So,
Not too.
so where is?
If you go,
I'll go to.
you should
Where can I find?
try it.
Was it?
He lost the bun.
And you know?
In.
Thanks.
Shoot me alive.
I should ask them.
Yeah.
Why would they?
I do not. They play.
I'll be on my way.
Nichts zu. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Careful.
God be with you. You're always welcome here.
Let's try this. That's a good boy.
No! Get off my fucking dog! You whore son!
Holy shit. That was a close one. Thank you. I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't for you. Jesus Christ.
You're welcome.
It was nothing.
Nothing? No. Here. And thank...
Hey, Mutt.
Here, Mutt.
Here you go, buddy. Enjoy your rotten chicken legs. Sir Henry.
Easy, easy. Nice
and slow. Let's wash the wolf blood off. Jesus Christ.
God bless you, sir.
Did you see a lad named?
Aye.
Do you know?
No, but try asking the dice players. He played.
Or the dice?
That's them. The devil.
How did run?
Terribly. He earned a lot of coin at the end of the night. I'm not always surprised they were keeping an eye on him. Farewell, sir.
To eat. That's still all right.
Dice player Pipe.
The innkeeper said you...
You know, Run. Then you must have a drink with us.
I won't say no to that.
That's what I like to...
Ah, that really hit the spot.
We can take you to him right...
Lead the way.
Come on.
Alright. It was like a basic mission.
I'm sorry.
Oh, they're gonna wanna fight me much. I think I remember seeing this in like the preview.
Do you want to see him or not?
I'm coming.
The shit?
What?
We met this Runyak in Pshit. He swore he... Then we met here and played some more. Runyak...
What did he do to him?
Nothing at all. That but when it was clear he had no way to pay us back, We started watching it. He started whining about having to go take a dump. But we didn't want to watch him shit himself. So but the bastard got the idea to flee.
You mean?
Aye, by crawling through shit.
That shit.
That's but if you don't pay us,
He was no friend of mine.
then you're out of luck. Because either you give us your money, or you'll have to pull that. What do you choose?
I'd rather fuck you up.
Fellas? Huh?
Show your stuff! You're no match for us, fucker!
Really?
Bad luck!
Really? I have to sleep again. Dumbasses.
Ugh. What stink. Oh, blessed Virgin. What's that lying there? Oh, it's a good thing Capon can't see me right now.
Yeah, for real.
Do I really have to do this?
Probably.
Ugh, it won't ever wash away.
I don't think he's even in here.
Oh, God. It's hairy. It's still warm. Ugh. It's a good thing Capon can't see me right now. Kurva! Something's moving over there.
Where?
Oh, God. What have I done to deserve this?
There's this fucking idiot at.
Ugh. What stink.
There he is.
Ah, good. That must be him. Ah, finally.
Oh, he's dead. That's a nice bow, though.
Yeah. Yuck.
What a shitty end. Too bad this is their final resting place.
What the fuck is swimming in here?
Let's wash some of this shit off.
Master, hey, doggy? Good people, help out.
Alright, well, right next dead.
God be with you.
me go to the baths.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for someone.
Is that...
A wandering man at arms.
And the innkeeper? Now he's going to tell everyone. Who are you anyway?
On the contrary, he's a dangerous cutthroat. That's a...
Christ, is that real? He's going to murder my old man. He and the other men dragged Ada out of the village, saying that, but now I'm more worried about...
I heard you had some...
I beg your pardon?
So it's not true?
Of course. I mean, not that the Pole wasn't interested, but I avoided him. If my husband noticed, but he got so drunk he fell asleep on the table. Ada must be damn quick, because he beat me home and waited for me.
What did he want?
No, and I don't know what he wanted either. He was drunk.
And what happened then?
He's a big man, so I couldn't move him. I just left him. That's when my husband returned. And he thinks I had something with Ada. Me! If he'd taken one good look at Ada, he'd have seen it wasn't even possible.
And where will I find your husband?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. They said that's where they'd take him.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help. I'll at least give you something.
The
Here you
weak
go.
one.
A potion for the pain.
Thank you.
You said others.
Aye.
How many of them?
How should I know?
And did they have weapons?
They're no soldier.
That sounds like...
Please. My old...
Don't worry. I better go...
Hurry up. Take care.
Alright, Butcher's wife Eva. I have to go kill your husband. First of all though, I would like... to repair my stuff. Now we're gonna go up here and rescue this dumb bitch. Come here, Pebbles. Pebbles!
Panie, mój Boże, wysłuchaj mnie. Całe życie mordowałem i ruchałem. Więcej razy paliłem kościoły niż byłem u spowiedzi. Wybacz swemu słudze. Wybacz. Wybacz i pozwól mi jeszcze tylko raz wykastrować tych bezbożnych skurwysynów!
Shut up! No one can listen to your damn gibberish!
Twoja baba i tak
Ach.
do końca życia będzie pamiętać o mojej polskiej kiełbasie!
I'll shut that gob of yours!
Ciebie i twoją matkę piekło pochłonie. Niech was piekło pochłonie!
Wait! Stop!
Co to za kutas?
What the fuck?
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
If you're talking about the rumors in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're... That whoreson defied... He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. I had my way with...
Hitting women. Women's your thing, huh?
I saw that mark you...
What are you on about?
You'll raise your hand to a defenseless woman, but you need a whole gang to take on a man.
That's got fuck all.
Trembling already, coward. Forget about all this. Go home and take your friends with you. And if I find out you've even looked at Ava the wrong way...
As you wish, she's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, He's twitching too much. I'll have to cut the other end on the tree.
Andrew, you idiot.
Jeszcze ten kociofik mi łeb rozrywa. Jak mnie to wkurwia. Ła! O kurwa. O kurwa, było blisko.
Oh, he's Polish.
Gdybym nie miał chociaż trochę.
And he did fuck that guy's wife.
O kurwa. Kimkolwiek jesteś. Ale teraz.
I reckon you don't know who I am.
Fajnie. A dlaczego ty?
Yes, that's me. I was sent by Dry Devil. He's waiting for you at the Devil's Den.
O, żeż kurwa. Czart żyje? To jeszcze go nie powiesili? A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam.
Janosz? You mean...
No Janosz!
You mean Miskowitz?
Tak!
Fantastic. I'll go and get him.
Ale to diabła!
He was what?
No dobra.
Alright. Okay, I want to go back there and talk to them. But I think that's them where I marked.
Silly doggy.
Who's that creeping around? Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission.
Okay. Fuck you too then, bitch. Let's just carry on then. She's being a bitch. Is there a bath somewhere nearby? I can do laundry here, I guess.
My
Perfect. All clean. Henry's awfully good at laundry for a dude. Find your nosh. Do you need to go to my bed, maybe? Henry could use a nap. It smelled horrible back then with all this horse shit everywhere. He has hunger. No longer.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah, you too.
I'm sorry.
Can I talk to you, twat?
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for someone.
A fella just like that is in the pillory.
And where is the...
Are you blind? You must have...
What did Janosch...
He was trying to kill the blacksmith's help.
And he jumped him, just like...
No, Loiser caught him but that scoundrel attacked him and nearly the guards caught him.
Where can I find?
He's probably at the blacksmith's. Loiser is in pretty rough shape and there's no way to...
Okay, so now we have to find Yanosh. The blacksmith is over yonder. So let's go to Yanush.
Hey, what do you gape at? Fish fat?
Dry.
Tell him, Janusz.
Oh.
Dority, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of here.
What's happened?
I was hungry.
Of course I understand. When I'm hungry, I find something.
Fine, I just look around for something.
Who came back?
What I know? That's some crap. What can I do, eh? I wag him a little.
How can I get...
Wait until Bailiff's henchman.
Alright.
Quick. That fucking...
Supposing I had a...
You soft in head, eh? Where they will find you? You remain...
I can't make it any...
What do you expect from that? If that...
Maybe I can talk the bailiff in...
Yeah, sure. While you're doing that...
I'll try to get...
Do it quick, Prebo.
Well, I'll just go talk to the bailiff. He'll let him out. I'm bigger than him. I'll fuck him up. Just a little bitch.
May God give you help.
Master Bailiff...
I swear to God, if Loiser...
Loiser?
Wounded? That...
How about I treat this look?
What do you care about him?
I wouldn't say pal, exactly.
All right. If you heal Loiser and pay for that, but don't let him show his...
I'll go to see...
As you wish.
I could just kill you.
That wound... It's not... Maybe some potion. Only I knew which one. Let's see what we've... Janos really fucked him up. But if I clean the wound and bandage it tight, a healing potion wouldn't hurt, Hail Mary, full of grace. Please grant Loiser a speedy... This I ask as your faithful... May Loiser recover soon. And I'm gonna bandage... I have a heat...
Oh my god. I have 25? Oh no. I thought I had like 25 of those.
Drink this. Marigold decoction will... Well, it should be enough. I've already treated Loiser.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now.
So everything worked out well?
Well, but pay up first. Loiser needs something to live.
I'd be happy to pay for Yano. Is this enough?
More. No deal.
I can't pay you now, but...
I can wait. So can Janos.
Fuck that bitch.
Good afternoon.
How's Victoria?
She's back, alive.
I'm glad.
And of course, thanks to you too.
Oh, I hope things will be better.
I think it'll stop. When she
But no one went out to look.
I don't blame them. They were afraid. I don't have anything to give you as a reward. If you want to learn from a real master blacksmith, go to
As for
Kuttenberg.
Nicholas Krondel.
Ask for Nicholas Krondel. And then there's Hans, the son of the great Peter Mannlicher. His blades are carried by the...
Thank you very much.
And I thank you.
Alrighty then. I'm gonna go free this yokel.
My respects.
I really have to pay. This is the quickest way to do it.
I want to. There you go.
Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself.
Henry's like Jesus Christ. He's a healer, performs miracles. It's not letting me.
Good day.
The fuck is this dumb shit, bro? There we go.
What are you doing? Hey,
Easy.
how you did?
I healed that poor wretch that you battered.
All right.
You can thank the devil and Zizka.
Devil? How he?
Me, Kubienka, and Zizka freed him.
Henry's like Jesus.
That mad bastard here. Huh? And what about Adam?
He's in the devil's den already.
Him too?
It seems he was, playing hide the sausage with the cheetah.
Ah, typical. Well, anyway.
I'll go with you.
Great. You ever... Oh, Richie. Somebody beat me to... You free me...
Do you have any specific...
Hey.
I'm listening.
Aye. You want my sausage?
What are you blabbering about?
Proper one. Full of goodness. Maybe not.
Please tell me you're talking about food.
Yeah, I talk about sausage. Ah, I see. You think he's not for just anybody? Me?
Thanks, but no thanks.
You don't know what you mean.
Remember how we were talking?
You think twice?
I'd like to...
I get to work.
So, have you got the sauce?
No hurry, eh? Scumbag when they're...
You told me to come...
You must wait.
So he's gonna have sausages that he can get. Is that Capon? Hans.
Henry, you have no idea how glad I am. I was really worried about you. And it's good she heard my...
Thanks for putting in a good word. It definitely came in handy. Lots of violence and death. Countless foes. We could have easily...
God damn! What happened there?
Remind me of Skeleton.
I don't know. Simply... It was just like... The worst part came when the gate... It was as if the bloody gates of perdition opened for a moment, and hell surged in...
God damn it. I should have gone there too.
I'm always glad to fight by your side. But you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when all we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading...
Fucking tunnels? Ugh. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed...
Praise God. He's from an... The main thing is you got out. I was afraid of...
No need to...
I beg to disagree. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself
there's
in
a
captivity,
thunderstorm.
I swear before our Lord. And secondly, I have something here for you. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. It can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe.
I'm honored.
I've seen this bow before. History.
According to legend, this bow belonged by right to Margrave Jobst of Moravia, who, however...
What are you...
When I found out that Jobst would gladly leave me locked up, so, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Rabosh, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow...
That is certainly... just.
It'd be great to try that bow out right away. We could wine, bacon, wine, the deep woods, a quiver full of arrows, wine, shoot some deer.
We only went hunting together.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. But first duty, then some fun, eh?
How'd you like that?
Well, it's better than the Malashov prison.
Aren't the beds soft enough for his...
I'm more bothered by how small the place. But at least I can go for rides around the area.
Where'd you go for those?
Well, not very far, just from... Oh, damn. Aye. From Horshan to... Why go to the ends of the earth when there's so much to see here? I found a nice hunter's camp in the...
Oh, Christ almighty.
Yep. You could say that. This girl from Bohunyevitz took me for a lovely...
Oh, that's enough.
I didn't realize I was here.
Janos and Ada are back, so that's a...
Let's have a
toast.
Pytam się jej, czy nie chce wskoczyć. A wiesz co ona mi na to?
She says she... Shut the fuck!
A co ty taki wrażliwy?
Did Henry take his sweet time with a rope? Or are you the
No, he's thicker now. If Henry let him choke on him...
Chcesz mordę?
Shut... What bite? I wanted to say I'm glad you and Ada are back.
No to my się sami napijemy.
Yeah!
We should raise a toast to Henry.
I suppose so.
Ungrateful that we should all thank Henry for bringing us to the sea. So...
To me, then.
May he live long and longer for every...
Ah, how you drink.
Want a punch in the snout.
Don't start, you pair of...
To Henry.
Za tę śliczną...
Only then? Tell us about it, Henry.
Matthew prefers banditry, Ranyek's dead, Bahuta wants to redeem himself.
Ranyek's dead.
Somebody ran Dice down.
Not quite. But it was Dice that paid him back in the end.
Kurwa! Dał słowo, że tym razem na pewno wygra.
Don't feel bad, hey? What about the...
And Bahuta, so he could pass the Lord's...
Co za jełop. Nawet Bóg ma go w...
He got to try hard. Wake up before sunrise. Fuck. Poor. What about the...
I also found that he grew tired of your pack. He prefers robbing old
Zdradziecki zapluty szczur.
What did he say?
Nothing nice, I'd imagine. But he forgot to ask.
That's it.
So, unfortunately. But the best remains.
So, to loyal brothers in arms.
Yeah, to us.
Okay, here we go. Another drunk Henry.
W moim ogródeczku rośnie różyska. Napój mi, Maniuś. Nie chcę, nie napoję, bo się kunia.
Nice.
A teraz ty.
What did he say? I'd be delighted. Underneath our windows, water flows so clear. Take my little horse there and water him, my dear. I won't walk.
Cudownie.
Henry, my friend. Janos love you.
A mnie nie?
You most.
No to wy...
What did he say?
We drink to the...
Of course.
To last day, you tell fellas. I could not say...
Amen.
Kurva.
Kurva.
Shit.
Is it marigold? That helps with that, right? I'm okay. This mission's still going, apparently.
Jak tam się czujesz? Nie martw się o to.
As you said, tell me something about you.
No cóż, nie znamy się, ale...
What? Speaks.
A co mnie to obchodzi? Jak już to razem wypijemy i się zabawimy?
How is it that women throw themselves at you?
To dar od Boga, Henryku. A może to dlatego, że mam tak. Ale mam dla ciebie jedną radę. Jak już zbałamucisz się, będzie cię bolał język, ale zobaczysz jaka...
Well, I didn't understand this. I'd like to get better with a save.
Tylko jedną, przyjacielu. Tnij tak szybko, żeby wróg nie zdążył zrobić uniku. I staraj się stać trochę, ale przede wszystkim nigdy nie zaczynaj.
Well, even if I don't know what for.
Alright. Lord Hans. Let's go see what this mission's about.
So, how did you...
Honestly, I've...
Aye. Well, Janos and Adar didn't spare you. But usually they only...
You always drink like...
Almost always. The mornings are hard, and often your stomach...
What about...
Now that your band is back, can we...
Aren't you a feisty one? But if you want to hear the plot...
Okay, so that shit's over and done with, like I thought. So now we can talk to Zhishka. Here's Godwin.
I heard you...
What?
Well...
True enough. But as...
So how did it happen? How many soldiers...
Countless, lad. At least 10,000 men on our side.
About that fame...
Alright. Zhishka, stop struggling.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabbi the Jewish quarter. Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an...
Fuck!
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to kill...
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide... Come on, there's no time to waste. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught...
And they nearly fucking... Yes, and they attacked...
Thanks a lot for reminding me.
At least Henry here and Kubienko.
That's true. Good work, men.
Everything's gone to shit. We were very lucky.
To tell the truth, we got there before it all started in earnest. That's why we managed to get them.
Lucky my arse. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all...
Well, what do you have in mind?
We have to strike back. We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
We shouldn't give up.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole... And what do we have? Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything...
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Bergov will have found and caught us. We have to get rid of Von Bergov. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're...
You mean in the shit?
Sir Hans here is right.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so...
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet.
There's no maybe about it.
So we steal the one von Berghoff, use at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
As he's drunk.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me von Berghoff has his cannons, but it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment, and it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed, there's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Mal.
There's not much we can achieve on our...
But show me the fool.
There's always a few mercenaries around, right?
And how are you going to pay them?
That's enough. Von Berko has to die. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier?
Where did you get such a fortune?
People in Kolin decided to help. They are looking after our refugees and want to send...
So that's...
We really appreciate it, son.
And we won't mind if you got a couple more.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in Vespar. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malashov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve?
No, not so fast.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to... What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Me again? Well, at least I'll see Catherine.
Well, now, has the youngster here fallen in love?
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bath. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Berkhoff and his people are stationed there. A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for?
Hey, Henry.
What's up, buddy?
Henry, my most faithful friend. Me? But you do. You need to relax a bit. Let your hair down. Poaching's what commoners do, not me. Come on. We promised Zhishka we'd find some meat for the mercenaries, didn't we?
That's a good idea, actually.
Do you remember the hunters' camp near Behunyevitz I told you about?
The place where you showed that girl what a member of the nobility is.
That's the one. I thought you might like to come with me, have a drink. What's more, it's on the way to Sigismund's camp.
That's
great. Saddle your horse and get ready.
Alright. So I think that's a good spot to stop at for today. Thank you for slaying with me. Oh my goodness. All that dialogue made me sleepy. I need to go back to playing Battle Royales. Much more entertaining to watch, I presume. But anyways. That's going to do it for me for today. I think we got a lot of slaying in. Almost 4 hours today of non-stop slaying. If you liked, subscribe, follow. Follow me on X on Discord. Join the Slayer Squadron today, and let's build something beautiful together, Slayers. Alright. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Monday. I'll have a little bit of schoolwork to do, but I should be on by the afternoon. So, I'll see you guys there. I love you all. May Jesus Christ the Lord be with you. How do they say it in the game? Jesus Christ be praised. That's what it is. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, bye. Bye!